right, guys, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to do something pretty cool. I've never done this before, like this, especially. So, what we are going to do is we are going to do a blind. Now, this blind was sent to me by your drinking buddy, and I'll try and have his moniker on the screen. I'm working on this video stuff, so I'm not the greatest at it, and I will try to put each whiskey that we find. These are all whiskeys, luckily. I hope. No, these are all whiskeys, and we will when I am drinking them and tasting them, they will be on the bottom. Hopefully they will be on the bottom of the screen. Okay, so what is a blind? So the blind was sent to me in little sample bottles. This one's marked A, and I have it in this Glencairn right behind it. I have had these open for about 10 or 15 minutes to air out and do all the things. If you know anything about doing tastings, it's best to let them air out as best as possible. And there is a envelope that has all what these whiskeys are. I have no idea what they are. And the color difference from all of them is very slight. A and C are a little bit different, but not noticeable by any means. I don't know what these are, what they're going to be, if they are bourbons, single malts, rye. I have no idea. Japanese, it doesn't matter. So he says, your drinking buddy says, this is find the imposter. So you're going to find the one that sticks out or shouldn't fit in this lineup. You get 1 point for type, what type of whiskey it is. 1 point for proof, plus or minus 5 proof points. 1 point for is it finished? That's pretty easy. 1 point for if you get the distillery or non-distiller producer. Okay. And 4 points if you can find the imposter. 20 points in total. Good luck. I'm going to need it. Okay. I'm also doing another blind, if you guys don't know yet. And this is coming soon, and it will be a round robin type blind. It's going to be a little different. I don't know anything about it either. It is set up by Germ from Freedom Malts, and so it's going to be really cool. So I got to get my feet wet. Now, when I went through sommelier training, we only did blinds. You had no idea what the whiskey was. You got 3 separate whiskeys. In this case, it's 4. Doesn't matter. We got 3 separate whiskeys. You nose taste them and tried to everybody trying to do a bottle guess. Everybody is. I got 2 bottle guesses, which I was pretty proud of. But there was a lot of whiskey drank and I didn't. So this is something new for me, and it's going to be really cool. So let's get into it. Let's go with A. A is in the Scotch Whiskey Advent Calendar Year 6 Glencairn. Not that matters, but these are just extra Glencairns that I have in the shed. So, okay, wow, that's very dank. It's got a little dankness to it, but it also has a little something there, like it might be finished. I'm not certain. Just off the nose, it has like almost a sulfuric note, which sometimes port and sherry can give. I can tell you it's smelling a little bit like a bourbon, with some vanillas and caramels coming through on the nose. And like your drinking buddy says, you need to swirl it. You need to get it exposed in the glass. Now, we're not talking about how to drink it. We're just talking, Okay, let's have a little sip. Okay. That's definitely either a bourbon or a rye. It's not finished. Or is it? Or is it finished? This is okay. That is really good though. Whatever it is awesome. And I got enough for some more. Wow. Okay, so it's a little proofy, but not horrible. Type, I'm going to say bourbon. Proof, I'm going to do 120. Finished? I think it is finished. The distillery. Oh my gosh. This is going to be the hardest one for me because I know whiskey. Believe me, I know my whiskey, but I drink every whiskey, right? Every whiskey. So, like, I don't drink enough of Buffalo Trace to know the Buffalo Trace profile. Does that make sense? Like, I know a good bourbon, I know a good scotch, I know all those things, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it. So I feel like I'm going to do fairly poorly on this part. And I'm not getting peanut. It is dusty. It's dusty. Dusty corn. Maybe even a little wheat in there. So for the distillery, I am going to say Buffalo Trace. Okay. I don't know if that's the imposter yet because obviously that's the first one. Okay. Number B, which is right here. This one is I launched the Crowded Barrel Whiskey 8/25/18. Whatever. Okay, this one is a little different. This one's nice. Okay, it's giving me a little herbalness, like herbal tea. And I'll try, like I said, I'll try to have the thing right here somewhere to where you'll kind of know what they are, which is fun. I think it's fun. You guys will know what it is, and I'm sitting here going, "It's a rye," and you're like, "Oh no, that's a single malt, dummy." You know that's the fun stuff to me. Okay, so this one is pretty herbal. Let's get on the taste. I did a major faux pas just now. That is a rye. That is a rye. I can guarantee you that's a rye. So I'm going to put rye. What I forgot to do between each dram, you got to cleanse. You got to cleanse your palate with water and spill it all over you. Right? That's the only way to do it. I'm almost certain. I'm not 100% certain. It could be a high rye bourbon, but I'm getting a lot of herbal tea, honey, like wet grass, like fresh cut grass. Maybe a little newer, a little younger. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's rye. I'm almost certain. But you have to find the imposter. So, like, is it a bourbon or rye? I don't know. Proof. I'm going to go 110. 110 for proof. Distillery. Distillery. Yeah, I don't know. Is it finished? It's not finished. Distillery. It's coming across really nice, though. The rye that's in there, and I might be totally wrong. And if I am, this is going to be funny. But it's coming across really nice, and it's almost a eucalyptus. You know what? I'm going to do Buffalo Trace. All right, cleanse again. On to C, okay? C, certified Texas whiskey glass. You know it. Oh, this one's mocha. Caramel. It has a little bit of maltiness to it, which could be throwing me off. Can you see I got a little red today? I was in the sun. We were doing a little yard work. Yeah, I'm feeling good enough to do yard work, so that's cool. Have my son's 11, right? He uses a weed eater. I have this Milwaukee cordless weed eater. It's a lot less dangerous. I would say dangerous than like a still or whatever weed eater. And he was using it, slinging rocks everywhere. It was crazy. But anyway, got a little sun today, which was nice. I really enjoy it. I love being outside. I love working around in the yard. We have a huge garden that I need to get in, but one thing at a time. But I'll tell you this: after I did the yard work, and this is a little caveat, and I'm sorry. After I did the yard work, I could feel it. I could definitely feel it. It was, we were out there for an hour, hour and a half, whatever. The yard's not that big unless you go in the pasture in the back. It's, we got acres. we're not trying to cut that. We're trying to cut the stuff around the house, right? Okay, so this one, I am getting a little maltiness, which that doesn't mean anything. I'm not going to say it's not a bourbon or a rye. I might edit some of this out, obviously. Okay, that's a rye too. I'm almost certain that's a rye too. And I'm going to go back through these. I'll pause, go back through these one more time. For one, I'll tell you which one I like the most, and that'll be fun. But for two, that way I can kind of give it a second glance and not, this ain't a 2-hour freaking thing. I'm going to put rye. I'm going to do 100 proof. It is not finished. And I think I got the distillery. So I don't know. That's what's so fun about this. Is like I have no idea. These could all be the same whiskey for all I know. I don't know if people do that, but I do that. I like to mushel it. All right, so we're on to D already. We're on to D. Here's sample D. And this one is in the magnificent bastard Glencairn. Not that it matters, but it is. This one is a little bit darker than B and C, but not as dark as A. That's the only reason I think that A is finished, because it does have some note. Yeah, this is a rye. I might be totally wrong. It'll be right here. My name is here. I can't. I need to find a way to get rid of this. That'd be great. I'll do it. I don't know. I'm using this new program, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. This one is green tea, a little bit of matcha, maybe matcha tea. Oh man, when you get deep in there, it's like dark plum, cherry, a little hint of vanilla. It's really super nice. That too is a rye. When I say rye, I mean you can taste. Okay, to me, rye presents as eucalyptusy, and it also presents as like a wicker. Have you ever been into? I don't even know if they have anymore. This will give you my age. Have you ever been into a Pier 1 Imports? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remember the wicker furniture they used to have, like the papasan chairs? Remember those? Those were like a big deal, right? The papasan chair with the wicker all around it. It smells like that wicker. It tastes a little bit like the smell. Tastes like the smell of the place. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm gonna do rye. What does it say? Okay, proof. Okay, so proof on this one, I'm going to do 110. Is it finished? No. The distillery? Oh. I get you, drinking buddy. Okay. And then find the imposter. So what I'm going to do real fast, we've gone through them all. I kind of gave you a little bit of my tasting notes. I'm going to go back through them. I'm going to pause the recording, go back through them one more time at my own leisure, and then we will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. It's been about 15 minutes. It really has. I'm struggling. I'm struggling hard because I know you're drinking buddy, right? And I know if he's going to throw me a curveball, it's going to be a curveball. All right. So let's do this. I wrote down in my chicken scratch. You can't read it. I can barely read it. Okay. So I have not opened this. It's still sealed. Okay. I don't want you to think I'm cheating. I'm not cheating. So we are going to open this live action. But get it. I'm going to tell you I'll tell you A, and then I will look at A. Okay, I still have the paper right here. So I think that A is Found North, which is a Canadian distillery, non-NDP. I don't know, maybe 120 proof. It is not finished, and it is a what they call their grain whiskey. So let's just look and see. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I am a horrible person and a horrible Texan. A is none other. Oh my God. A is Ironroot Harbinger 115. So I got proof. Woohoo! So I get 1 point there. And it is not finished. Okay, so I get 2 points there. But I did not get distillery, and it is a bourbon. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I've done an injustice to Texas. All right. B, I said that it was a rye, that it was 110 proof, that it was not finished, and I think that is beam, preferably knob. God, I'm way off. I am way off. It is 1792, full proof, which I did not get proof. Bourbon, 125 proof from the Barton Distillery, right? 1792 Barton, and it is not finished. So I got one point. Oh God. Okay, so C, I said, was also a rye, that it was 125 proof, and it was not finished, and that it was Jack Daniels barrel proof single barrel rye. That's the Found North. I knew the Found North was going to be in there. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Oh my God, and it's finished. C is the imposter. So C totally threw me off. I thought it was Jack Daniels. What the hell? Okay, so it is not a rye. No, it is. I'm guessing it's not a rye. It is Canadian. So C. It is 124.4 proof. I got 125, so I got a point for that. It's not. But it is finished. So I got literally 1 point. So as of right now, the 3 that we have done, I have 4 points. God, I suck. Oh, gosh. Okay, so D, I said it was a rye. Well, guess what? I guarantee you it's probably not a rye. Okay, caveat, and this is not asking for, a little bit of penance on this. I haven't drank a whole lot of whiskey in like 11 weeks, right? So, whatever. I said that D was a rye, that it was 110 proof, that it was not finished, okay, and that it was made by Buffalo Trace. Let's see what we got. I was wrong again. It is Booker's Kentucky Tea, the 2203. It is a bourbon, 126 proof from Beam, not finished. I got 1 point. I'm done. That's it. I can't. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I knew the Found North was going to be in there because him and I have talked multiple times about Found North. And I was like, oh, my God, there's Found North in here. Okay, let me go back to C because Found North is the one that I wanted to sample. Okay, now that I know that it's Found North, it is Canadian. It is Madeira finished. Let me see if I can get the Madeira on it. Now, let me get some water. I get it on the nose right away. And it is suggestion, but at the same time, like if you get past your biases, right? I thought everything was rye. Why did I think everything was rye? That's so weird. So weird. Now, I will tell you that Booker's has rye in it. 1792 has rye in it. Ironroot has rye in it. And I don't know if the Found North, I'm guessing it's a bourbon mash bill. But you get the Madeira on C. And luckily, I have that much more. I appreciate you. You're drinking, buddy. This is awesome. Okay. That's why I thought it was Jack Daniels. Okay. I recently just had Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye, like a day ago, whatever. And for the first time ever having it, because I'm not a Jack Daniels fan, but it has that same profile. The finish on it, it's like kind of mellow. It's mellowed out like charcoal mellowing, you would do. But I think it's the Madeira bringing that forward. Oh my God. I need to take my Psalm necklace and just throw it in the trash. Oh Lord. How am I gonna do this, guys? No, if you like this type of content, please. And you're drinking, buddy. You knocked it out of the park. This is awesome. And I will definitely let you know the results. Oh my God. What is going on? I failed horribly. I did not guess Ironroot. How do I not guess Ironroot? Like, seriously. Okay. I will tell you this. Number one was my favorite. If that's any constellation. It tasted the best. It tasted like it was finished, even though it wasn't. Wow. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to do this. Boom. Look at the banner at the bottom of the screen. Please follow all of these people. Bad Motivator Barrels. Z.Smith, Whiskey and Mixology. And make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. Share it with your friends, please. I'm trying to get my numbers up. Not for anything. Only getting my numbers up will make my beard grow in faster. I guarantee it. Getting those numbers up, getting more likes and views and all this stuff. And if you like this type of content, if you like me doing blinds, I had no idea what these were. And I'm so like, it blew my head off. It literally blew my head off. And thank you, You're Drinking Buddy. And I will give you a shout out to the end of days because this was awesome and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to do another blind from you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy all of this content. And if you do, please let me know in the comments. And I will try to edit and let you have all the information beforehand. If I can. I'm not very good. Obviously, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know. It's like, I'm in the shit. I'm doing stuff I don't know. And I'm wearing my Texas State of Mind whiskey shirt. Like, oh God, I screwed up so bad. I'm so sorry. I love you, Robert Licorice, but I screwed up. Anyway, until next time, keep your spirits up.